Well, good morning and welcome back everyone to our first day of school for the Austin Independent School District. We're starting school year 2012-13 and we're very happy to be here in one of our newest sites in the district, the Anita Uphaus Early Childhood Center. I want to thank Principal Janice Simmons, who even though has much to do this morning opening up for the first day, graciously allowed us to be here while they're introducing mostly the parents who are more tearful than the kids on their first day of school with their little ones. This is the latest of 8 schools, new schools in our 2004 bond program. And this school in particular was open to help alleviate overcrowding in the Linder Elementary School area. And so it's been a long time coming. We're very excited that the neighborhood now can walk to school and have a school in their neighborhood rather than getting on school buses and having to be transported to other schools to relieve overcrowding. This site is particularly important in education because it is an early learning center. Early childhood education has one of the highest rates of return for every dollar invested, in large part because it actually eliminates the achievement gap before it even gets started. So it's a very special part of the educational experience, particularly for children who live in poverty, and without experiences like this, they would come to school unprepared to learn. Now, we are so gracious to this wonderful community because they are working with us to help instill in their kids how important school attendance is. We absolutely know that learning these kinds of skills starts early in a child's life, and we want to be sure that all of our families and children understand that every day really does count, and coming to school, being in school, having breakfast before you come to school, and more importantly, just really engaging in the school experience as parents and as children is really what makes the school experience pretty special. As a district, I just want everyone to know that our 86,000 students and growing are all over AISD this morning. We transport about 22,000 kids via buses, and we want to remind everyone to please stop behind our buses. If you see the flashing lights, that does mean that children are crossing the street. And I also wanted to remind everyone to please not text in a school zone. It is not only dangerous, but it's also illegal. So we just need everyone to be focused on our first day of school so kids can get to school safely and have a first great day. Thank you so much and welcome to the new school year.
Good morning. Thank you very much. I want to echo what our superintendent, Dr. Carstarphen, said about the importance of this initiative and all of the early education initiatives in AISD. I think we need to think about this initiative in the context of pre-K 16 education with the end in mind. If we want kids to walk across graduation stages, high school graduation and college graduation stages, with the knowledge and critical thinking skills that they're going to need to be successful, happy, family-supporting citizens, then we need to invest in early childhood education. And that is exemplified by this beautiful building and the opening of this school today. There is a mountain of evidence to show that early learning really does change the trajectory of students' lives. It provides them with that absolute necessary skill and experience to be successful. And in Austin ISD, we have concrete data to demonstrate that. In a short-term study, a 7-month study that was conducted in 2010, we have evidence that students, English-speaking students and also Spanish-speaking students, are able to make tremendous gains over the period of those 7 months. And so for English-speaking students, for example, the gain was 14 months knowledge in 7 months' time. And for English learners, it was 18 months knowledge in 7 months' time. And so that's the kind of accelerated instruction that we want to be able to provide, and that we know this early childhood center, as well as the others in AISD and those across the country, really well-implemented, high-performing programs are going to make the difference for our kids. And so we're extremely excited to be able to be here, and thank you all very much for being here with us to celebrate the opening of this facility.
Thank you, and welcome to the Uphaus Early Childhood Center. This is a facility, a beautiful school that was planned purposely for the youngest children in the Austin School District. And I can assure you that excellence will be in this school every day, and that it will develop a love of learning for children that can last for their lifetime. The graduates of 2025 and 2026 are in this school right now, and we look forward to that time. Young children are eager to learn, and they'll thrive by being involved in lessons that are based on their play, because their play is their work. Every day will be carefully planned by the teachers to provide all students opportunities for purposeful, playful learning. Students at the Uphaus Early Childhood Center will be immersed in language and literacy instruction. They will experience appropriate social and emotional development. And they'll have added benefits of a science lab, a math lab, social studies, fine arts, and physical education. This facility will serve the preschool program for children with disabilities, pre-kindergarten, and kindergarten. Parents can participate. They can come to the Early Learning Lab, where they will be taught how to work with children, both preschool and older siblings. This will be a site for district-wide professional development for all early childhood teachers, and especially for the teacher induction program, who are the teachers newest to the early childhood program. The future teacher program from Aikens and Travis High Schools will do their internships in the classrooms of this school. There will be an on-site training lab for a Community for Education, ACE, where volunteer classroom teacher assistants will be trained. The Uphaus Early Childhood Center will serve as a lighthouse in this community. The dedicated staff members will continuously be the beacons for the children and their families into a welcomed harbor of education. Thank you.
Well, in May, we'll be focusing on those who walk across the stage to get their diploma. It's appropriate this morning we are focusing on our youngest Austinites, because that's where this all begins. An exciting time, not only here, but at some 69 campuses, where I think Austin Independent School District is really doing right by our youngest Austinites and reaching out and giving all these 4-year-olds an opportunity to be prepared for school. You know, I reflect back on a time when my wife Libby, a friend of Anita's, was involved in teaching here in Austin many years ago, and she had some students who came to class who really didn't know how to open a book. This is about construction, what's occurring here today. The real construction workers who built the building have just finished, but now we have those who are constructing the bridges to school readiness right here for these 4-year-olds, so that they not only know how to read a book, but how to hug a panda, and will be ready to go. Also particularly want to honor Anita. So much of the success of early childhood education here in Austin is a result of her efforts. She was a mentor personally to my daughter Kathy, who taught here in early childhood education in this district before going on to be the pre-K coordinator for Region 13, the service center. So we have a family commitment to early education. We need to see more state and federal investment to continue opening opportunities for all of our youngest Texans. Every dollar spent there is a dollar that provides tremendous returns. And when it's being spent here with the Austin Independent School District, I know it's being spent well to open those opportunities and prepare our young neighbors to be our leaders of tomorrow. Thank you very much, Dr. Carstarphen.